G'day, welcome to Art with Alison. Now I've been away for a while, I do apologise, and I so appreciate. I've had a couple of messages from people saying or asking if I'm okay because I haven't posted anything on YouTube for a while. So yes, I'm fine, thank you. I've just had a couple of litters of puppies. I breed Labradors, so that's kept me a bit busy. Well, kept me a bit tired. It's probably more the reason, because I have to sleep next to them. They're in their whelping boxes, and I don't like to leave them for the first week or so, just in case. I don't want them getting stressed. And anyway, so I've been sleeping on the sofa, and along with 10 dogs that I live with, it's not a restful sleep. Anyway, you could probably hear little squeakies in the background. That's the babies. They're all perfectly fine. They've just had a feed from Mum, and sometimes they get a bit restless just before they fall back to sleep again. They are almost 2 weeks old, or actually no, one litter is 2 weeks old, and the next litter turns 2 weeks in a couple of days. So anyway, that's the reason. I'm going to be doing a straight pour on a 10 by 10. I have taped up the back, and I've actually sprayed the back a bit too to make it nice and taut. So I'll just pop that over there for a minute and get going. So I'm going to start off with, this is house paint, British Paint's house paint mixed with Floetrol and with just not that much actually, because I didn't have very much, but only like a tablespoon of satin enamel in this great big container. But anyway, just a little dash on the bottom, and this is Deco Art Extreme Sheen in the Sapphire. I love that colour, it's just so rich and gorgeous. And then I'll follow that. Ooh, where do I go? I might just go to this is Arteza Prussian Blue. I think it is too thin. The Australian Floetrol is a lot thinner than your Floetrol, so I can't get it down to the ratios that Sarah Mac does. But I thought I'll try a bit of this Vallejo pouring medium in it, thinking that might thicken it up, but I think it made it more runny. Anyway, it can make your painting go zigzag if you've got colours that are of different consistencies, so that's something I need to keep in mind. Now I might, probably orange next to that might go a rather horrible brown. So this here is Arteza Pearl White. Just pop a bit of that in there for a barrier. Now you might hear a bit of noise in the background, I don't know, but a friend of mine was mentioning the other day how we all suffer with the heat, especially the puppies, and how I wished I had an air conditioner by now. And he said, I've got one that's not being used in storage. So he went and brought it over, what a kind man, and set it up for me. So it's now so much cooler in here, and the puppies are very much happier. So yeah, it's very nice of him. So I've got that going in the background, so it might make a bit of background noise. But yeah, earlier the puppies were just crying and crying, put the air conditioner on and it stopped. Actually, I've got silver here. What's the silver? Just give me a moment. Right, this is Heraldo silver. All my paints are mixed with Floetrol, well, except for that one that had a bit of the Vallejo in it. I was trying to get the Vallejo Pearl medium that Fiona uses, and I was sure that's what I'd ordered, but I had to get it from England and it cost probably more, I think, in postage than the product. And when it arrived, it wasn't the pearl medium at all, it was just ordinary medium. So it was a big disappointment. I was like, yay! Now I have since ordered again, and I have received the, yeah, we'll put these together. I have received the pearl medium, so I'm looking forward to trying out another flower dip. Haven't done one for ages. I don't know if it will give me the same results as Fiona's because I'm not using her pouring medium, and that probably makes a big difference. Shall I go for the dark colour now? I might let this just run through, or shall I? Oh, really, no I won't. I'm just worried that it's, I put a lot there though. Just worried that it's going to make it go zigzaggy. Yeah, probably a really thick one next to the thin one wasn't the best idea. A bit more of the green. Oh, have I done this before in here? Yeah, I did do one layer. This is Heraldo metallic jade plus some green light in the Heraldo. Alright, we'll leave it at that. Bring this over. Pop those out of the way. A bit more. Can you see what I'm doing there? A bit more silver. I don't want it to end in silver. Now I put some of this . I usually do this half and half with the Floetrol, with the house paint, but I don't know why, because it's the same house paint, but I haven't actually used it for a while, but maybe my Floetrol's extra runny, but I hardly put any Floetrol in it, or probably about, an eighth. I was scraping the bottom of the pot of the satin enamel, so there might be a few little lumps from that. Now what's a good idea? If you haven't got any other colours mixed in with your paint, and you don't want to just waste your paint, can you see what I'm doing? Just like pour it into your pot again, rather than just all over your table. I think I'm going to need a bit more. Make sure I didn't put any of that blue in there. Where'd the blue come from? Must have touched it. It's a good idea to have a damp cloth nearby. Certainly it's covered in stuff and you end up with that on yeah. Oh gosh. Right, I'll do this again. It's nice to start off with a flat surface. And by doing it this way rather than the palette knife, it does give you a smoother surface. See it rippling down. Not going to worry about my sides too much. It's really pretty already. Doing it quite fast this time. Just finish with a little ring pour. That's quite pretty. These lovely cells coming out here. Beautiful. Right, I need to go find my torch. Where did I put it? Alright, just had to go find my torch, but wow, look at all these beautiful cells that have come up. Just pop any air bubbles. Most of these paints were mixed a long time ago, so there's not many air bubbles, but you can get them just from doing the pour. You can incorporate air bubbles. Alright. Probably won't do this too many times because of the one colour that's more runnier than the others. Good idea just to make sure it's gone over the edge, otherwise it'll just come back again as it actually is a little bit. I can see something in the paint there, just give me a moment. Where was it? Can't see it now. Oh, look at all these cells coming up. Wow, that's because the Prussian blue was so much more runnier, so it's been able to come through or something, I don't know. Ah, there it is. So if I leave that in there, it would make the paints go around it, and it would spoil the way it falls, basically. Oh, this is really pretty. Might just get it. Oh, well, I quite like it just how it is. These are really pretty in here. Maybe they're all pretty. Maybe I'll just stretch it out a little bit more, maybe. I don't want to lose too much off here. A little bit, and then I'll stretch that out as well. I'm really liking this. I've not done these colours together before that I can remember. I'm really liking it. I keep saying that, don't I? Okay. I think I'd have it this way up. The reason I'm doing this, I'm just stretching at both ends to see what's what. Don't really want it completely in the middle though. Might just bring it down a lot and then tip it up a bit. Just to stretch those ones out a bit. Happy me? I like that. Just wipe your hands up with a paper towel. Now with all this leftover paint, I'll just push the painting over there. I just thought I'd show you quickly. What you can do is get a little scraper. If you started with a clean surface, you can do this. Look, this is, you can see already that this is going to mix into a lovely blue colour. Even though it's got that orange in there, there wasn't enough of it, I think, to ruin it. So what I'll do is I'll scoop all that up and put it into a little container, and then we'll have a lovely blue colour to use in another pour. And this is the colour that I ended up with from scraping up all the poured off paint. Look at that, it's a beautiful blue. It can be used in another pour. There's no need to waste your paint. I know a lot of people are like, oh no, how can you pour off all that paint. Anyway, look, here we are. Woohoo! I love that orange. That is just stunning. I've not been a huge orange lover, if you know what I mean, as in, but wow, it just sets this off. I've decided I like it, looking at it in this orientation, with the, mainly because of that beautiful orange at the top, and then I like this bit here down near the base. I think that is so pretty. I seem to have a shadow. Anyway, you can see it. You can see the sparkle as well. This is really pretty. And that little bit of white in the middle, that I put at the bottom, just gave that little bit of highlight. Wow, just love that orange. This bit's here really pretty. Actually, I might just put the flash on. Oh, there we go. Whoa, that made a difference, didn't it? Get that sparkle in the way and it takes over, doesn't it? And this is what I was talking about with the white bits down the sides. I think it's quite pretty though. And because there's that white middle, it all goes together. So yeah, the sides are pretty. That looks really nice, I think. Little puppy noise. I'll just show you the other side. And there we are. Happy me? So there we are. I am happy. I think after such a long break, for me, of not doing any paintings for a couple of weeks, you kind of get to the stage where you're thinking, oh, can I still do it? Isn't that silly? As in, yeah. So yeah, really happy. It's turned out beautifully. I hope you think so too. I certainly do. I hope I'm not just raving about myself. Anyway, please let me know what you think, if you like it, and I'll try and get more paintings done quickly now, because yeah, I have been missing it and I'm looking forward to doing more. And I've kind of been bombarded in my brain with all these different ideas of all these different techniques I want to try, and it just became overwhelming. And it's like, just go back to your favourite and do that, and then you can do the new ones shortly. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and thanks heaps for everyone who's subscribed to my channel. And don't forget, if you haven't yet, it is free, and once you've subscribed it means that you will get notified. If you push the bell anyway, you'll get notified when I do more videos. And yeah, thanks again, and hopefully you'll catch me again soon. Okay, bye for now.